What's up, YouTube? It's your brother Danny signing in once again. I want to first and foremost thank everybody for checking out my first video that I posted just yesterday, and all the likes and all the love I've been getting from it. Just want to encourage anybody who's new to the channel, go ahead and check out my first video. Something about that video. If you might not have noticed, I'm trying to get over a cold, so I might have came across being really monotone, kind of numb and stuff like that. But yeah, I couldn't let being sick be an excuse for me not to go ahead and get out there and put myself out there and go ahead and record my first video. So it's not the time for excuses. This video, I'm pretty much theming outlook on 2020. As I look ahead to 2020, I aspire to accomplish, any and everything that I'm looking to set my mind to. First and foremost, before I get too far into that, I want to kind of take a moment to kind of reflect on some of the maybe popular celebrities that we've lost in 2019 who were influential and pivotal to our culture and to society, whether in the fields of entertainment, music, movies, directing, the likes of Juice WRLD, John Witherspoon, John Singleton, Christoph St. John, who was a very popular actor in the soap opera The Young and the Restless. Growing up, my grandmother used to watch a lot of soap operas and stuff like that. So, that's a guy who, growing up, I used to see him often. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy how time goes by and you just never know, when anybody's time is going to come. But and also probably one of the biggest names and more influential people to me, Nipsey Hussle, man. That dude there, man, and his rhymes, he really stood for empowerment of his people, and really put on for the culture, business wise. He the song Hustle and Motivate. That's exactly what he did. He was on his grind so hard, and he sought out to motivate others who were hustlers and looking to, enhance their living and their status and just really, uplift the people to know that they can be more than where they, than what they are, and do more than what they're doing. And his music, definitely timeless music that in my opinion would definitely stand the test of time. I still listen to a lot of his older mixtapes that are still relevant to today. I also lost a very close cousin of mine not too long ago. Last time I saw him, it was actually on Thanksgiving, and lo and behold, and little did I know that that would be the last time I saw him. And it was just really crazy to me at the time, because when I saw him on Thanksgiving, he was his his normal self, happy-go-lucky, and lively self. He come in the door, saying hello to everybody, and then later joking, "Oh, look at little Danny over there looking like LL Cool J." It's just those kind of memories. Just have to cherish. But with that all being said, looking on 2020, I'm just extremely motivated to be about my purpose, be about my goals, be about my dreams, because just like I mentioned, all these great figures who we lost in 2019, they won't be making it to 2020 to continue to live their lives and to continue to provide for their families and to continue to be substantial in their niches and their expertise, should I say. But something that me and some of my brothers at my church, we've been kind of making it a motto of 2020 vision. 2020 vision. That's just what it is. It's 2020 vision. Conquering, being a conqueror. We're more than conquerors. Not to preach to y'all too much, but any of y'all who know the book, y'all know that. We're more than conquerors, and the same thing is with life and with our goals and aspirations. We were destined to be successful. Anything that stands in our way can be overcome, as long as we keep God first, and we have the faith, but we're also doing the works at the same time. But I'm really looking to just hit 2020 running, really getting a really good head start on it. Like I've told you in my previous video, I'm into real estate. I had a really good appointment this past Sunday with a lady who her son is in jail, and the house is facing foreclosure, and I made an offer on it, and I'm supposed to hear back from her by tomorrow on the deal. And if I don't hear from her, I'll give her a call back, and that could be a nice little deal for me right there. I start off my real estate approach as being a wholesaler. For any of y'all who are already privy to real estate, know how you get a property under contract, then you look to assign your contract, or basically flip the contract to another investor who will actually do the fixing and flipping of the property. So that's going to be my initial strategy on this particular property. I've been working today. I have a couple of appointments. I'll be looking forward to one tomorrow. It's going to be a situation where it's going to be a lot of repairs that are needed to the house. It was a hoarder in the home, had some damage to the inside, the draw walls, damage to the windows. So it could be a pretty good opportunity for me to go in there. If I can make a competitive offer after checking it out, I can get it under contract. And the same thing, I'll probably look at the wholesale that one as well, to flip the contract to another investor who will actually do the fix and flip. And then I spoke to another realtor contact who I've been networking with. Actually came across one of her listings, and this particular property is a lot of work that's needed, and it's facing short sale situation where it seems like I might be the only one in on this on this situation and on this offer. So I'm going to, God willing, meet with her on the 1st and check out the property and then make my offer. And if the bank accepts my offer, that's another situation right there. So I'm just out here grinding, man. Forex has been good. Foreign exchange, currency trading has been really good for me. From last year to this year, I'm seeing probably near 200% returns on my account from last year. And I'm just going to look to continue that trend, this time next year. Looking to just, do the same thing, from now to then, see another 200% returns on my account, and just continue that trend up. Something else that I'm going to be looking to do is, in my previous video, I'll let you guys know that I want to write a book. An initial goal of mine is going to be to at least write 1 page a day. So there, if I'm able to do that, I don't imagine the book to be 356 pages, but if I take active steps and I'm serious about this, and I write a page a day, aside from the Sabbath day and high days, which those who some of my close colleagues and spiritual family who might be watching this, they know about this. But Sabbath day, which is one of God's commandments to keep, and as well as his high days, which you can read in Leviticus 23. Those days we're not supposed to work, but aside from those days, my goal would be to write a page per day, and then if I can look ahead to maybe June, July, I should have my book ready. I should have it all wrote out, and at that point, I'll probably begin the proofreading of it, and God willing, go ahead and submit it to publisher and see if I can get it published. And the idea that I also came up with today, what God gave me, should I say, is to make the book my movie. So whatever I come across and make and develop and create for the book, that's basically going to be the movie. Some of you all might be familiar with like how Harry Potter, it was a book first, then a movie, and so on and so on. I mean, there's other movies that could be an example of how they were first a book before they turned it to a movie. So I'll basically kind of model that same structure. With the initial book sales, I can kind of gauge interest and see who all likes the storyline and everything. And then I would possibly look to, after that, finding investors to fund the production of the movie and direct it, find a cast, and maybe even if it's independent, it doesn't have to be, my first movie, it doesn't have to be in movie theaters nationwide, but even if it's on an independent level, if I can make it to where it's shown at festivals and things of that nature, that would be amazing. My first movie. But yeah, man, 2020 is a big year. The time is now. I want to encourage anybody who is watching, whatever your goals might be, whatever it is that you aspire deep down in your heart, whatever you're passionate about, go for it. We're not getting any younger. We are literally dying by the day, dying by the second. Some of us might be healthy per se, but we're on borrowed time, as we all know, and with each tick-tock, we're getting closer to, our appointed time to go back to the dirt. So while we have the breath of life in us, we should give it all we have. Let's not have any regrets. Let's not look back at this moment right now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and have any regrets. If you have any goals, I would suggest you to write those down. Write them down. Put them on your wall. Get your dry erase board or something like that, so you can see it every day. And then, if you even want to break those down to, several actionable steps that you can shoot towards on a daily basis, I would recommend that, because the time is now. Like I said, it's 2020 vision. This could be a great year. This could be a very, very great year for all of us. One scripture that comes to mind is faith without works is dead, kind of referenced that earlier, but that's the truth. You can have faith in an aspiration or ambition, but you got to put the work in. You got to put the grind in. If we're not putting in that grind, then what are we really doing? Just a pipe dream. But this video probably going a little longer. Kind of went on a tangent on some things, but I hope that I was able to motivate and inspire and to help elevate someone's mindset to go after whatever they want to do in 2020, because the time is now, people. But yeah, this is your brother Danny. Like always, I would encourage you to subscribe, like the content. comment, share. But yeah, it's been real. Um, I'll be posting soon my next video. So yeah, just stay tuned. I'm out. Peace.